Order Number 42/2016, Policy Guidelines on Daily Lesson Preparation for the K-12 Education. So, it means this order, this policy explains how teacher in the Philippines should prepare in their lesson and every day and every week. So, the main purpose of this DepEd order is that make sure lesson will organize and also will plan their lesson and also organize learning activities and make sure that make learning more effective for their students. So, newly hired teacher without professional teaching experience will be required to prepare a daily detailed lesson plan or DLP for 1 year. So it means that if you are a newly hired teacher or you are has no professional learning experience, you need to prepare a detailed lesson plan because but before that, I have a question. So why we need to prepare a detailed lesson plan when we are newly teacher? So, do you have any idea? Okay, Luigi?
For me, ma'am, for us to be guided for what we are going to teach our students.
Okay, thank you. Who else? Joshua?
In order to deliver the lesson properly, ma'am, we must use or create a detailed lesson plan.
Okay, thank you for your idea. So, because a new teacher, we are still adjusting and especially in our lesson activities, classroom management, time management, and also DLP is to guide us as a future teacher and to build confidence. So, next is teachers with at least 1 year of teaching experience will be required to use the weekly daily lesson log or DLL. So if you have experience about the teaching is you are used to daily lesson log because you have a experience of that you have experience in teaching. So the differences between the DLP and DLL. So if you are a new teacher, you use DLP, and you have experience in teaching, you will use the DLL. So after that, we will discuss one by one. So, do you have any question of this slide? So, lesson plan have a part. So, the basic parts of a lesson plan includes a beginning, middle, and end. So, these are referred to us. So, first, before the lesson proper, and after the lesson. So, first, before the lesson. So, first, who wants to read? Letter A. C or L?
Before the lesson, review the previous lessons.
Okay, thank you very much. So, I know that both of you have encountered in how to make a lesson plan or especially in detailed lesson plan. So, before we proceed our discussion, we must review the previous lesson because in that part, we need to review our previous lesson so that our students can reflect or it can recall to our topic and also review. So that review it is important to the students to recall what the lesson that we discussed yesterday or other lesson. So next is to if the students were confused about something before, this is the time to explain it again more clearly. So if your students are not, if your students have the need to clarify your discussion, this time you need to correct their misunderstanding, and also to make sure students are ready for the next lesson. So letter C, introduce the new lesson. So after you review, after you correct the misunderstanding, now you need to introduce the new lesson. So the purpose is to get students' attention to prepare them for what they will learn. So next is to inform the class of the connection between the old and new lesson and establish a purpose of the new lesson. So at this stage, you need to explain how the previous lesson is related to the new one. For example, in the math subject, your lesson yesterday is about subtraction, and the next lesson is about addition. So in the first lesson yesterday is subtraction. So if we say subtraction, means you need to subtract, or we need to subtract, and the next lesson is addition. So you need to differentiate. Previous lesson is subtract, and the next lesson is add. So you need to differentiate them so that the purpose of this is to show continuity and also to help students understand why the new lesson is important. And then state the new lesson's objectives. So, and after that, you need to explain the new lesson's objective of your topic. So this is the before the lesson. So do you have any question of this slide? Okay, thank you very much. So next is the lesson proper. Who wants to read? Okay, Maluwayon.
The lesson proper. During this time, the teacher presents the new material to the learners. He or she employs various strategies and methods to convey the new concepts, skills, and competencies to the learners. It is also here that the teacher checks for the learners' understanding and provides them with feedback.
Okay, thank you very much. So this stage, lesson proper, during this time, it is the main and most important part of the lesson plan. So you will explain the topic, the definition, and also you will give an example to your students so that your students can learn clearly and understand. And also, in this part, this is the time when actual teaching and learning take place. So this stage is present the new lesson, and also to use different teaching strategies. For example, in the group activity, you need to use strategy, differentiated activities so that your students can engage and to make learning active, not passive. So, and also check learners' understanding. So you need to see if your learning is happening. And also you need to give feedback when your activity is done. So as a teacher, you need to give a feedback so that because feedback is important when we have a activity. Because of that, your students can improve or develop their ability. So, do you have any question about